Good morning, friends. Hope you can hear my voice and see the screen. Okay, so let us start with the world market. So as you can see, Dow is positive, S&P positive, Nasdaq positive, FTSE is positive, Nikkei is positive, Hang Seng is positive. So expect Nifty also to be behave positive today. Okay. So these are the news which are available for today. The most important news is crude oil inventories, right? So if forecast, this is the forecast, and if the actuals are below it, then that will be good. A lot of orders will come. So in expectation of a lot of buy orders, crude oil will gap up and move up. And if it is more than the forecast, then crude oil may gap down and go down. So this is a news which comes at 8 p.m. So if you are a crude oil player, you can take advantage of this news. You can plot the trap zones and then wait for, it works with the trap zones. Even if there is a news, you will see price capping down to the trap zone and then going up. Okay, so that is the thing what happens. So if you are a price action trader, you can play this news. Okay. So these are the companies probably having news today. Mindtree is there and earnings today. Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv. So these are the companies which are having earnings. We will not touch to them today. There will be a lot of volatility. A lot of companies are paying dividend today. So we will avoid these companies, Apollo Tyres, IndusInd Bank. So we will avoid SRT Finance, so we will avoid all those stocks for the day. So splits, there is no company which we work. So we have a specific set of companies which are liquid. So this company doesn't fall under that list. So we are not ever worried about the splits. That's all from this website. The next thing what we check is the NiftyTrader.in. So as you can see, the XGX Nifty, it is trading around 40 points up. Okay, so expect a gap up opening today, around 3940 points, and if it is not gapping up, then it will cover this. I mean, if it is opening flat, it will rally and it will cover this. Okay, uh, so that is what going to happen. So 10,800 is highest put change from 10,600. 10,600 is second highest put. So we are seeing a lot of support getting built up, whereas resistances are getting poor and poor. That this is proving that price will make a new high, as we discussed in our last couple of sessions. So 11,000 is retaining its highest position as the highest resistance, and now 11,200 is the second highest resistance. Okay, so okay, so Bank Nifty, this is the highest resistance at 26,800. Sorry, support at 26,800, and 26,700 is the second support. So price will not go beyond this, and then we have 27,200 as the highest open interest as resistance, and 28,000 is now second highest. So we have a big range now from 26,800, 700 to 28,000. So expect price to move up, oscillate between these two, and it seems that supports are getting created. So price may go deep inside. I mean, it can break the reverse zone as well. Okay, so that's like Bank Nifty. Let us quickly check the max spin. This one max spin can change a little bit. 10,900 is still the max spin for this expiry for Nifty. And 27,000 is the max spin for Bank Nifty. It will try to close as close, I mean, to this maximum pen level in the expiry. If it does, then the institutions are going to make a lot of money here. Okay, so this month I am expecting that this max spin might be shifting. Okay, it may shift from 27,100 to I mean, so 27,000 to 27,200 or 300 odd levels. So it can shift because we are expecting the zone to break, right? So if zone is breaking, a lot of supports get created, then this might shift a little. Same for Nifty. Give me a check. Can you see the chart. Okay, so this was our Nifty chart, and this is how the acceleration of trend happened. And we have seen institutional track of reaccumulations, accumulations, then correction as well, and then breakout, some reaccumulations again, some correction again in the price. Okay. So some correction, then liquidity spike, then price came down, created a distribution, tested it, dropped down, and now again moved up to the reverse zone, which has got created at the top, right? So, so 10,200 is the highest, second highest call now, and 11,000 is the highest, and 10,800 is the 900, and 900 is highest, and 10,800 probably is the second highest, if I'm not mistaken wrong. Okay. So now, what happened? Price created a reverse zone. Price came up, tested it, came down, and then price started moving up again. This high is taken out, and price has tested the reverse zone body to it. Once it tested the body to it, it came down. There was a reverse zone got created here, and last day, if you remember, I gave you a call at 10,947 or 30 points. This one. Did anyone took this trade? I mean, anybody made some money out of this trade? Okay. So yet to get target, and I hope you will get more than the target, because this high might be taken out. Okay? So nice trade from this level happened, and yes, we have couple of levels below as well. So if ever it comes down, then we may think of taking trades here. But in that case, what will happen? In fact, in future, if it comes and breaks this level, that means, if it breaks some MIPs and then comes down, this levels will then give small reaction, not big reaction. Okay? So now this trade has worked out, and today we do not have a trade. I am not going to short for sure here. So when will I short? I will wait. I will wait for price to go up, and then once it creates a good reverse zone, then only I will be shorting on. Now till then, what will I do? Will I sit down and wait? No, if price creates some other zone here, I mean, currently it have not, as you can see, there is no zone. So if price creates some zones which are important, which are trap zones, then only we will be, I mean, if a demand trap zone gets created, because price is still in trend, right? So if a demand trap zone gets created, I will be going long in expectation that price will go up till 11,200 and make a new high. That is what they want to do. They want to create a new high, and if a new high gets created and then price comes down, that will be a deadly thing happening in Nifty. Okay, so this is a level we discussed and working beautifully. Hopefully today also it will give a nice reaction. Okay. So in between in Nifty, a lot of compressions are also there. So if it breaks any demand, I mean, it is going to come down till 10,000. Believe this or not. Okay. So small bounces from this level, but this will not give you. I mean, it will not change anything. Okay. So this is how it is, how it looks like for Nifty. Okay. So for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, I said this is a reverse zone. The same thing, first of all, if you do acceleration, you will see that Bank Nifty has accelerated and now it is more or less a 90-degree thing happening there. Okay, so it has a reverse zone and price has come very near to the reverse zone. This might have collected some of the pending orders. In fact, tested the gap. I have not marked the gap, so tested the gap, came down, created a lot of compression. A three drive like look is there, one drive, two drive, three drive, and then it broke the diagonal trend line and retested one. This is the next retest I am expecting. And now Bank Nifty, the second highest has been shifted to 28,000. So this is an indication that price may slowly go up and break this level and may test the this area, right, where this broken diagonal trend line as well as the open interest are there, and there it will create a reverse zone, and from there it may come down. Okay, so still this is marked because as I said last day, this is a big zone, we will not get into directly, but if a reverse zone or I mean price action entry happens here, I will be happy to take a short trade here. I will be happy to do that. Okay, but and if there is no price action, I will take. I mean, I will go for longs. Okay. So in that expectation, last day when we were talking, when we were discussing, I gave you this trade, if you remember, right? I have showed you this trade, 26,667. But unfortunately or fortunately, whatever, it didn't give me feel. I mean, it went up just 13 points above, right? It gapped down, but it went up from above my entry and gave a beautiful bounce. I mean, I was expecting, if you remember, that this level is at both these levels are tested levels, and this level will be taken out, and these two levels, I mean, should give bounce. I was actually expecting it may pierce a little and then move up, but that didn't happen. So in a way, I have missed a field here. Okay, this was the trade. Now if any time if it comes back again, maybe this level again may give some bounce. Okay, and we have a outside bar getting created here, right? I don't know whether need to calculate if it is authentic zone or not. So 60 points here. Let's see. No, this is not a, I mean, it is a momentum candle, I think. Yeah, it is a momentum candle. So this is an authentic zone which got engulfed. So there are two things. If price comes here, I mean, I can take a trade, but level over level, that is a concern, right? Always, and it is there, and it will concern me. So even if I enter here, my stop loss I will prefer to keep below that, right? And I mean, do check once more that whether it is there or not. So this is the target. If the target happens and then price comes, then I will rethink to enter here. I will give a rethinking that whether I will go. I want to go long here or maybe somewhere at the top, that I will rethink. Okay. As of now, it looks, if price comes down to this level, I should be buying for at least 600, 700, maybe more than that, maybe 1200 points are available here. We are expecting it to break 28,000 is where price may go. So there can be a lot of traps at this area once price crosses 25,000, 27,500. There can be a lot of traps for us. So once it moves up deep inside the zone, you start looking for, opposite zones. If some opposite zones gets created, you should be getting out of this trade, right? So understand why I'm saying that, because we are inside a very important place and very important zone. So even if we have taken this trade and the trade is taking this price deep inside, still you have to be very, very cautious. If anything happens, you need to get out of this trade. Okay. So that's it for Bank Nifty. Friends, give me a check if you have understood Nifty and Bank Nifty. Any confusion, any challenge? And congratulations to them who have traded Nifty, Bank Nifty. Okay. So, now, there is something. Yeah. Yesterday I was talking with PG's masterclass 2, and we were discussing about a pattern, and I said this is another identification which I have done long back. This is another research. Now, let me take you to Nifty. I think the research done in WhatsApp. Probably. And around February, I have created a video and shared with my old students. Now, this is about a pattern, okay? A drop-based rally pattern, right? Now, in Nifty, this was a MIP and price was coming down. Price created a drop candle followed by a rally candle, okay? Followed by a base candle, green base candle, and after that a pro gap happened. This is a pro gap, understand, okay? And price dropped down substantially but closed above a rally candle formed, a momentum rally. This is not a drop based drop, but I have found that when this kind of a scenario happens, when there is a drop, a green base followed by a green momentum candle, and the green momentum candle is, it has to be, formed outside the range of the base candle. Okay, it has to form outside the range of the base candle, and it has to close below the base candle. If it does, then this is a supply structure. Whether this is, as you can see, there is no SR at all, right, at this place. But what will happen, this structure, whenever price returns, this structure is tradable and you can trade this, right? Look at the trade happens from there, big trade, okay? And this is one trade which I have personally recorded and shared with each one of the PSLT students, and on February 23rd or sometime around that point of time. Okay, so I will share that video again with you if you want. And this is when, and the day I shared that video was this candle here. It is 6th February. This candle here, it was actually this candle here was actually getting created. This candle here was getting created. I mean, it was a live candle when I predicted this move. Why I predicted, and because how I predicted this, right? You need to do a lot of, see, if you want to find out new patterns. I mean, the charts have so many patterns. Okay, it is only that you have to backtest a lot. Okay, so it is from my backtesting, right, that I came to know that there is a this is a pattern which often happens, and whenever it happens, it I mean it has the same power. Okay, so as you can see, price is falling down. This is drop, then a base doji candle, and then price gap down below the range of the base candle. Now gap has to be below the range of the candle. Okay, it cannot be inside the range of the candle. Now then a rally candle, momentum candle forms, and price closes below the range of the base candle. I'm going to mark this base candle. As you can see, this is not a breaking zone. Okay, this is not a drop base drop. It is a simple drop base rally, but the rally candle formed below. So this to be taken as a supply. And when that happens, and there is no engulf at all. Can you see there is any engulf? No, there is no engulf. What happened? Price came back once, twice, and look at the fall. Okay, so this is a pattern. I can show you hundreds of charts, and you will, I mean, whatever backtest I have done, I the backtests are very much true. I mean, Bank Nifty, the same time. Can you see this? If I draw the same drop, base drop, there is no SR, and this is a momentum candle. Price came down and dropped. Can you see? Okay, so many charts have this pattern. Okay, uh, go ahead, Ashok. If you can create a scanner, we will be very happy, because I mean, it's not tough to create a algo on that. Uh, please do create, and if you are creating, please do share it with all of us so that we all can get benefited. Uh, yes, that is what, and this works as I showed you. I have showed you three of these examples. You can find out there are hundreds of them. Right, yes, that's it. Nothing more to find. That's it, Ashok. Right? So the thing is, there has to be a drop, there has to be a base, and there has to be a momentum drop, but I mean, it has to close below the base candle. Yes, there will be a set of gap downs. In the Nifty, see, not always, because uh, in this case there is no gap down for the base, right? But after the base there is a gap down. Okay, so sometimes there may not be any gap, both sides. Okay, So this is a pattern which I have, you may say, with back testing, I have discovered that this is a wonderful pattern without any engulf, without any break limit zone. This really works well. Okay, so this is a pattern. I mean, Ashok can further validate it by doing a lot of backtesting, because in algos backtestings are done very easily, right? The algos can find it out in n number of charts as well, and go back to the past for 10 years, 20 years data, and check for it. Yeah. So this is one simple pattern which I have discovered. I need to name it. Maybe Ashok, after creating the screener, may name it PG's pattern. uh, PG pattern. No, okay. So anyway, uh, so this is a pattern which I wanted to discuss with you. I hope you have understood. It's nothing there, no engulf, no break limit zone, nothing. But still, the pattern works very well. I mean, each and every time it has given a good amount of um, reactions. Okay. So there are a couple of more such patterns which I have. I mean, I do a lot of back testing and I work on them, right? So there are a couple of more of them. So this is one of these patterns which I said I will discuss. So I discussed with all of you. Okay. I will give you the recording of this pattern when actually I shared it with my students on 6th February 2018 when this pattern was getting created in Nifty. And at that time, many of the mentors, they said to go long from here. I mean, I stopped everyone to take a trade, long trade, go short from this area. I mean, if anybody remembers. No, you cannot replay candles in Red Tiger. You can write some algos on Python, and algos will help you. Yes, so that is what was there. Anyway, so I said I will discuss, so I discussed. Hopefully, this will help you in future. So I have to include this in my course as well. I forgot to include it. This is a new identification. Let me do a little bit more of back testing, and then I will add it. Okay. So now still 2 more minutes for uh, for the pre-open to happen. Almost 61 points gapping up. I mean, still 2 minutes, but looking like it will gap up. Okay. So those who have taken the Nifty and then Nifty trade, if they are going to make a big amount of money, more than 100 points, right? So that's good. Bank Baroda, I had this trade. Okay, I had this trade. This is a 4:1 trade I had. It gave my 2:1 where I booked my profit, partial profit, and then it came back. I moved my stop loss to entry, because I felt that it is coming very fast, so I thought to move my stop loss to entry. It hit my stop loss. I get out with a small profit, and now it is giving my full target. Sometimes this also happens, but nothing to worry, because I am out with profit. There is no wrong if you are trying to save money. Now today it is going to, I mean, I think it will gap up. This week I have two super trades happen, and for last one is Wipro, almost achieved my target. I mean, it came so near and it went down. There is a 20 points and more I have collected from Wipro. Then I have a super trade in Apollo Hospital. Okay, so this is the trade in Apollo Hospital. I have given this trade based on outside bar and all, and look at the point I have earned. It is 67.80 points. This is what is a I have received from Apollo Hospital. Okay. So pre-open, Nifty has closed around 52 points up. Okay, and let me check. So hardly any company which are in negative. Okay, it is capping down. I don't know why. Andhra Bank gapping up. Ramco. Okay. 660. I think there is some problem with this because if Ramco is capping up to 662, I mean, how can it gap up by 3.75%? I mean, current price is, I mean, it didn't refreshed at all. So if it didn't refresh, I will not be able to find out trades. I don't know why that happened. It's not refreshed. As you can see, it is the current market price. What is the gap amount that I need? Uh, anyway, as I'm not able to find the gap amount, so all the banking stocks they are rallying, right? IRB. And mark this level, I think week to week it went up. So Ajanta Pharma is also gapping up. Let it go up. Okay, do you all have any script which I can? Yes, not refreshed. So I cannot help it out. I mean, if I try to give you a trade based on pre-open, whatever I analyze, it may go wrong. Okay, so I do not want to check that. So there was a authentic zone which got engulfed, price moved up. This is the source of engulf, price came down. Again moved up to the source of engulf. There is a small distribution which is tested. Below this MIP is engulfed, this MIP is there, but MIP is engulfed and price has come down. I expect it can come down again. Okay, so now what happens? This is the source and this is break limit zone available there. So the fight is going on between these two. So one has to win, one side will break and one side will hold. Till then, price will become oscillate between these two levels. That is what I said couple of sessions back also, and that is what happening. So price is oscillating between these two. Once it breaks one of them, then only we'll take a decision whether to go short or long. Okay. So if it breaks down, I will be going short at this level, whatever is getting created, because this is the authentic zone. And if it breaks this one, then I will take the hidden zone approach. Okay. So so that is there. Okay. So R power, a lot of fall has happened, and at the bottom. Okay. So if fundamentals are all right, I mean, one can think of going long based on fundamentals. Okay. As far as technicals go, it's still not bullish, right? It has moved up, but along with that, it has created a MIP, right? This is a MIP structure because, okay, so if it is a MIP structure, then I think price will go deep inside and give its reaction. So once the reaction, I mean, there are level over levels as well. So I'm expecting a short move and maybe going deep inside and then move down. But if this levels are taken out, I mean, if there is a authentic zone gets created and then price breaks it, and the demand gets created a reverse zone, I may think of going long as well. Okay, I may think of going long as well. I mean, sooner or later in this chart, we will see some kind of a, I mean, important demand level, trap level getting created. And at that time, I will be thinking of buying. Right now, there is no signal. Okay, so Srinivas, I think price is creating a distribution probably here, and price came up to this level, and this level gave us beautiful reaction but failed to engulf the low, failed to engulf the low. I mean, market opened already, so failed to engulf this low. As you can see, this is a fake out and then moved up again. This, there is supply and that already gave some reaction. So my expectation is this will directly should come down to this level, 114.50. This is a long time prediction I was having on this chart. If you remember, I was predicting that at that time it was here, right? It was here, and I was predicting it will come 114 points. I mean, it should come to that level. But what happened? It went up first, and then it came down. Okay, so my expectation is it can come down directly to this point, and if it goes up, then it is very tricky. I mean, you should not be taking a trade there at all because a couple of reactions already happened, and I do not. I mean, there is no important thing that's created. As you can see, that the move out candle have not closed below the low, so it is very difficult to say whether this is again going to work. Okay, so yes, there is a expectation that price can come down to this level, and if it comes down, you can buy. Okay, for a short play. Are you clear, Srinivas? If it would have engulfed this low, I would have told you to go for a short in that case, but it didn't. So you have to wait. Okay. So Nifty, we have the Nifty trade has achieved, in fact, even more than what we expected. So that's it. Achieve whatever target, in fact given more than what we expect. So threat tiger is sleeping, the tiger is sleeping currently, and the graphs are not getting refreshed, and I'm unable to show you anything here. $114 level is a MIP. Did I say it is an MIP? Is it a MIP? Is it a MIP? What are the conditions of MIP? This is not an MIP structure at all. This is a sideways movement of the chart. How can it be a MIP? Yes, this can be treated as the origin of engulf because this high has been engulfed. So this is the origin of engulf and not MIP. Anshul, is it that I will look for, so this should also be a MIP because there is a V shape. So I will only look for V shape and this is my MIP, right? Or there is something else also I need to check. You need to do a lot of practice, I know. I mean, practice is not happening, right? And too much of imagination is happening. In place of practice, a lot of imagination is happening. The prior high, where is the prior high? This one, did it engulf anything? This high, did it engulf this high? The previous high? No. This is a resistance, price moves up, breaks it, comes down and then moves up. This is the structure. Is it very difficult to understand this structure? Did I ever draw something like this and said, okay, this is a MIP? Or did I ever draw something like this? This is a MIP. I always said price is coming up, breaking a resistance, will create a V shape and the V will break the level. As simple as that. That is my MIP. Even I have felt that many of you have not done the basic, and that's why your basics are not strong. If your basics are not strong, many structures you will be not able to find easily. You have to work on the basics. So Ashok Leke is coming down, as you can see, Srinivas. It should come down now. Apollo tires also looking to come down. Chennai Petro, I had this trade, okay, which is from 272 and it is now giving its reaction. Hopefully, maybe I may get my target here. I have a big target there. I will de-risk it at 308 and then again 333 and then I will hold it for the rest of the targets. Okay, so a lot of compression is there in between. So this is a distribution where I am expecting price to go. There is a reverse zone which got created and I have entered exactly on the reverse zone, and yes, everything is tested, so I expect my target here. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is a old important zone, and within the accumulation there is a QM and price is going to go up. So this is Chennai Petro. This is one trade was there in Chennai Petro. So Cipla is still below 650 and above 600. So what is the options are doing? Are we still in profit? So 650 is now 9.80. Still we are 9 rupees in profit, and 600 is at 2 rupees. So here we are in 4 rupees profit. So overall we are still in around 14 rupees profit. So another couple of days and we can eat up the entire whatever is available there. We can eat up the entire option, premium whatever is available there. So this is how the options are played, and it's working nicely. Which one? Chennai Petro reverse zone, as I said, Ashok. Are you talking about reverse? I mean Chennai Petro or this trade? Can you see this? This is the authentic level which got engulfed and prices returned to it, and I am taking a trade on this particular drop based rally. Okay, so this is a reverse zone and I'm taking a long trade there. Also we have something here which is important and I expect it to fire actually. This is a price action entry happening and expecting it to move up from this level. Okay, are you clear, Ashok? Any further questions? Okay then, so as you have no questions and the data is also not refreshing, so we will conclude today's live session here. Hope you have liked the session. If you have not learned anything, please let me know and also write some feedback so that I come to know what are your grievances are and what are your, I mean, if you want to appreciate, you can, you are always welcome for that, and please do write something so that I know what's happening, right? So that's it for the day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.